Hello you guys, so today I have yet another tag. I know I've been doing so many tags, but this is my last tag of the week. I've just been trying to catch up on all the tags that I've been tagged in, and this is the last one. So the tag that I will be doing today is the 7 Deadly Sins tag. And this tag was originally created by BookishlyMalyza. I will link down her channel below. And I was tagged by Magnificent Books. So I will also link down that channel below, and you should go check it out. So basically the premise of this tag is for each of the 7 deadly sins, you have a question, and you have to answer the question. Okay. So the first deadly sin is, looking at my notes, greed. And the question is, what is your most inexpensive book and what is your most expensive book? So for inexpensive, I will have to say Lord of the Flies by William Golding. This book cost me $0. It was free. Yeah, I got it from a friend. I don't know if that would actually count, but it's my book now and it didn't cost me anything. But even then, this book, in the condition it is, it wouldn't cost that much anyways. I would think 50 cents maybe. So, yeah. And for my most expensive book, I would have to say A Rise by Tara Hudson. This book cost me $18. I got it from Amazon. And I know 18 might not be that much to some people, but I don't really pay that much for books. I usually get my books at used bookstores, or sometimes there are these shops that my dad goes to, resale shops, and they have books there, and that's where I get them. So this is a pretty expensive book for me, and it's my most expensive book. Okay, so the second deadly sin that I have here on my list is wrath. What author do you have a love-hate relationship with? I will have to go back to this book and say Tara Hudson. This is the second book in a trilogy. It's now a trilogy. I read the first book last summer. Absolutely loved it. It's called Hereafter. I loved it. It's a nice ghost story. And then here comes the second book, and it's just not as good. It really is not. It's a ghost story, but it focuses too much on the romance, and I tried read. This is my bookmark. This bookmark's been on this book for almost a year. I've tried reading it so many times, and I just can't do it. I am 210 pages in, and there's like 402 pages, so I'm a little bit more than halfway through. I just can't read it. Oh, I think my camera's okay. There you go. I tried reading it about a couple months back when I was in a reading slump. No, it just made me hate the book even more. So yeah, definitely have a love-hate relationship with it, with that author. I want to read it so that I can just finish the trilogy, but I don't know. We'll see. So the second deadly sin is gluttony or gluttony. I don't know. What book have you deliciously devoured over and over with no shame whatsoever? Hush Hush by Becca Fitzpatrick. I read this a couple times, and I'm going to read it many more times in the years to come because I love this book so much, and I will always love it, and I will never get tired of the story. And it's just an amazing story. I think you've seen this on my channel so many times already, and I just love this book so much. Yeah, I love it. So the next deadly sin is sloth. What book have you neglected due to laziness? The Host by Stephanie Meyer. This book is huge. Look at it. I talked about it in my last tag. I'm just looking at it. It makes me feel lazy just staring at the book. I was supposed to read it this summer and I didn't. I was lazy. It's just so big. It's really big. But due to the fact that I've heard so many good things about it, I will read it soon when I'm not lazy. Pride. What book do you most talk about in order to sound like a very intellectual reader? The Power of One by Bryce Courtenay. I read this book my sophomore year in high school. Analyzed it. There's highlights in the book. I don't know. Yeah, we highlighted the book. This book is huge, and the lettering is really small. And I read the whole book, and I love the whole book, and it just has some really amazing concepts in the book that in the story that you can relate to, and I just love talking about it. It makes me sound very intellectual. So the next deadly sin is lust. What attributes do you find most attractive in male or female characters? So I'm going to start with male because I love male characters. And I'm going to describe my favorite character, which is Patch. Because that's what his character is what I look for, in a male. Uh I like characters who are witty, mysterious, dark. Dark as in like they have a mysterious vibe to them. That's what Patch has. Tall. Did I say tall already? Dark hair. Um, just, oh, yeah, just dark and mysterious and witty. That's what I like. Oh, and tall. So for female characters, I will just have to say female character who's brave, who's independent, who doesn't whine too much, who gets stuff done. That's what I like. And funny. Yeah, definitely funny. Wait. Okay, so the next deadly sin is envy. What books would you most like to receive as a gift? Now, not really much that I can think of, but I would have to say the whole box set of Hush Hush, because considering that this is my most favorite series in the world, I only have the first book. Like, what the heck? Come on now. I want the whole, ooh, the sun went down. I want the whole series, like, and hardcover too. I was gonna ask my dad for it, but it's like $40, and that's a lot, so I don't know. I didn't even pay that much for my Harry Potter books. My Harry Potter books I got at a garage sale in perfect condition for like $6 a piece. So I don't know how he would react if I say, Dad, I want a $44 book box collector thing, whatever, I can't think of the word. But yeah, definitely the whole Hush Hush saga in hardcover because it'll look so pretty on my shelf. So that is the tag, and I did it again. I did not research who I was going to tag before I did this, but that's okay because I will link down who I want to tag below. Last time I tagged somebody who actually did the tag already. So I won't do that again. I will do my research. So yeah. Thanks for watching, you guys. Goodbye. I can't believe the sun went down. Bye.